Hey everybody, that was some Deftones. My buddy Uday here from Booze and the Dudes actually picked that, also from Beer and Bad Movies, picked that as the intro, and we're going to do this little bonus episode while I'm here at the Booze and the Dudes studio, and this episode is going to be focused on confidence, and I decided to pick Uday to talk first because realistically, in my head at least, out of the people that I know of our group, he's the one with the most confidence, and so there you go.
I picked that song because the beat gives me confidence. It gives me that. Take two. We were talking about how where does my confidence come from, and it kind of climbed over years because if not for some guy, if not for Bucks, and if not for Dick Sassy, I probably wouldn't have the confidence because you guys really, in a more polite, fucked up way,
shitty, dude. Don't even lie.
broke me. And molded me into a more stronger person. Now, this is a story I'm going to tell you. For about 3 years, I went to this accountant in San Bernardino, this small-time accountant, and he would just do my taxes for like $120. And I just met with him once a year. Here you go. Here's my stuff. Any questions? Blah, 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 blah. That's it. But 2016, I made a promise to myself that I would not allow somebody to treat me like shit, talk shit to me, or be rude to me out of nowhere with no real reason.
Yeah, or not joking or something. Yeah.
So when I went to go see this guy in 2016, beforehand, a friend of mine had saw my W-2 and said, "Oh, it looks like you're getting about $2,000." Mind you, this person that we're talking about is not an accountant and has no background
expertise or nothing.
Exactly, no expertise. But I was kind of like, "Oh, okay, well maybe that's what's going to happen." So then I go to my accountant guy in San Bernardino, and he legit hears what I said, and just like, where'd you get $2,000 from? What? Who told you $2,000? That's stupid. And I'm trying to well, it was just a friend. That's all. It was just a friend. $2,000. And then he would Trump's making these legal tax breaks, so maybe with this $2,000. So first off, he keeps bringing up Trump, and I'm just like, I don't know what this fucking means. And he just keeps dogging on the fact that I said a friend of mine told me I would get $2,000 back. So I fucking just sit there, I look him in the eye, and I do this number. Look, I'm paying you to do this for me. I have no idea what these numbers mean, and you're going to fix it for me. Are you or are you not?
Damn.
And then his tone changed. Oh, all right, we'll get you that money. Oh yeah, I see a small mistake right here. This is where your friend probably got the $2,000 from. We're gonna get you the $2,000. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, that's where you got that shit. I never went back to him again though.
I just laugh. I can't see you being like that serious. I could see that you would do that because somebody fucked with you, but I can't see that towards me because I've never done anything horrible like that. So I'm like, that's weird to see you like that.
This isn't. That's not a side that I show often, even at my work.
Yeah, you should.
Where I have to deal with the scum of the earth.
Yeah, but that's your job. That's what you're getting really paid for.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. For reals.
And then we also have Chuck Bucks here.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys?
Chuck, I didn't see you there. I strike that. I saw you, but I chose to ignore you.
But no. Yes, I'm happy to be on the podcast. We did do a podcast earlier. It just came out like shit. So I was like, okay, cool, dude. I'll be on your show.
Sorry.
And we'll do it the right way. But it was a really good podcast.
It was cool.
If you guys could, get through the shitty audio.
The static and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It's not my equipment, not my studio. I was a virgin over there. That's why I'm not even touching the keyboard now. I don't even want to fuck with shit.
So confidence, man.
So confidence. Yeah, yes, Jesse, are you trying to...
for me, I never had it. I really didn't. And I don't mean in the sense of no, I was always a pushover. Nothing like that. It's just I was never confident enough to push myself to be no, I deserve more. I would just be that's just the way the cookie crumble type shit.
I understand that.
Yeah.
We're like maybe you have this job and it's okay. You never think I could do better.
Yeah, it wasn't even in that. It was more of just why should I assert myself? I'm not that type of person. I don't see the point in that. To me, it seemed like I wanted attention if I would do it, or I was pushing or being desperate. Especially when it came to talking to people, relationship wise. My lack of confidence was major. It was noticeable all the time. because I was always willing to just like listen to the other person and be like, oh yeah, like yeah, you probably are right because you're the one who thought this through and I haven't thought shit. So yeah, you're obviously right. But I remember early on, Chuck Bucks like had confidence as fuck. Like we even laughed about that on one of the Boozing Dudes. We talked about like how he was like, yeah, nah, fuck that, dude. The first time one of his exes was like, yeah, man, I think I need some time away. You're like, fucking go then. Get the fuck away from me. Remember what you're talking about?
That's the thing, dude. I'm gonna clarify confidence. Okay, so there's two things here. There is obviously there's different types of confidence you can have. One confident person can be very confident in like in a job point of view, like a sales kind of thing, and be real confident in their job. You can be confident in when it comes to women. So there's different levels at it, and sometimes you can be confident at one thing and not be confident about the other thing. You can be a complete fucking stud when it comes to confidence in sales and sell ice to an Eskimo, and be completely fucking bad when it comes to confidence with women.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I would agree on that because, like you were saying, like he was the epitome of confidence. I agree because, like, when I first met Chuck, he had this sort of swagger to him. I was like, oh shit, Chuck knows what's good.
Yeah, like if you didn't know him, you'd think that he's cocky, which is just simplicity.
Oh, I thought he was cocky, like from the
but we knew him though, so there was. Oh yeah, he still was, but there was like more to it. It wasn't just cocky.
There was this thing. So like when it comes to guys that don't know me, if they talk shit, I'm like, oh, you're an asshole. Yeah, exactly. You and I are gonna have a problem, and that's what Chuck and RTC were at first. But then, legit.
I don't know you, but fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what both of them were like. But we got to hanging out and we got to chill, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're just being an asshole for shits and giggles. It's not personal. And then like, oh yeah, and then I see the confident side in him. It's still good. It's still there.
Yeah,
I see it today, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Too, but here's the thing: when I was a kid, this is where the story of confidence came from me. When I was a kid. Obviously, I grew up poor. I grew up poor, and then I also there was times where we had money, and there was times we had absolutely no money. For the most part, we really didn't have a lot of money. My mom was a single mother of 3. And what happened was I seen her at a very young age get taken advantage of. And I always seen her like she would get taken advantage of by people that, friends would take advantage of her, take money, steal money. Or they would run over her and say, you basically are on welfare with 3 kids and doing this, and you're leaving them at home, and just tons of criticism. So one time, one of these days, and you can ask her, she might have said it, I don't know, I don't think she said it on this podcast. But she, I told her, I said, listen, you're not going to let those fucking people run over you. Fuck. I don't think I said fuck because I was only like maybe 11. I said, don't let them take advantage of you. You stick up for yourself. You stick up for yourself and you have confidence in yourself to tell them what's right. And if they don't think it's what's right, then they're not friends. They're not friends of you. She said, yeah, you're right. So that point on, she had the confidence to overcome basically a lot of people that would put her down and, talk crap. She said it right. I would stick up for her. I'd stick up for her in the beginning. She's seen that. And she'll tell you to this day that I stuck up for her.
So your mom's struggle is what gave you confidence.
Yeah, what propelled
my mom was a single mother of 3. I had my 2 brothers, which I had to look out for.
Because you're the oldest.
I was the oldest, so I had to look out for them, make them lunch. Sometime I would have to, walk them, to school and look after them. So I was almost like a father figure to my 2 brothers at the time. So that's where my confidence came in. And that's the thing, especially in sales, you have to have, even anything you do, you have to have confidence and conviction. The confidence part is obviously what this podcast is about, and believing in yourself. You have to, you have to come out, even if you're wrong sometimes, just fuck, if you convince somebody, even if it's the wrong thing, and you can just tell them that, basically, I know in my heart this is true. You can convince a lot of people that it's absolutely true.
Fucking
charisma, dude. Charisma can totally swing
Have
everything.
you not seen Colts?
Yeah, and like how you were saying earlier, like swag, shit like that. Like when you see somebody that has their confidence and everything, when you look at them initially, you're like, fuck, that person has their shit together. Like, why am I over here? Like, look at that person. Like, I would love to be that.
There was one moment where I was kind of like, oh, I see it. and that's when. What was your finisher move called? The CG effect.
Yeah, it was one of them.
The
most electrifying move in backyard entertainment.
Many signature moves, bro.
There was that, and it was blatantly a ripoff of the People's Elbow.
That's according to some sources, bro.
It's kind of a mix between the People's Elbow and John Cena's 5-knuckle shuffle.
Oh, okay. But like, what made me laugh is that like you would hit that with such confidence, just like, gotcha.
And that's a good example of confidence. Is that like the leg drop as a finishing move?
Oh yeah,
the People's Elbow. I mean, realistically,
the DDT, Jake the Snakes Roberts.
Well, the DDT is a legit fucking.
Yeah,
but it's also a regular move for everyone else.
Nowadays, fucking when Jake Roberts did it,
back when he did it slow and delayed. Boom. Everybody else was kind of like everybody else kind of did it more luchador style back then.
No, realistically, a DDT is a move that will fuck you up. You can fucking get somebody in a front headlock and just drop them on the fucking concrete.
I've done that when people tackled me. Like I was able
I love it when guys spike themselves on a DDT. It's the best thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, when they tackle, like they go to tackle somebody, there's all that momentum.
But I think in Joe's case, obviously we did. You know, when we met Joe, he was kind of like he didn't have a whole lot of confidence, and that's why we kind of still bust his balls till this day about fears for fools in his back. But I think what happened was we busted his balls so much.
I have 2 fears,
and I think another thing that made him a lot more confident in life was wrestling. I think pro wrestling made you super confident as well. Because, I know that, when people fuck up in the ring, I mean, you can give it to them, and that kind of will give you that confidence.
I'll tell you legit where the confidence from wrestling comes from is that, we teach you the moves, we teach you how to understand body language, but we still, to this day, will shoot fight. We will legit put person A and person B in a fight and say, go.
Yeah, go for it.
So I had done that a handful of times, and like the first time I was scared shitless. I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? I'm so scared I'm going to get hurt. But after the first 3 fights, you realize, I'm not going to like die. I'm just going to be like, my arms will be in comfortable position for a certain time. And that got me. And just then I entered the world of security, where I legit have to confront assholes every day. What are you gonna
especially at Walmart.
Yeah, especially at Walmart. What the fuck are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do that I've already handled, huh? Oh, you're gonna slap me? Wham! I'm not fucking afraid of you. I'm not.
But still, fuck that, dude. I ain't letting fucking motherfuckers.
Well, it's not like I go there looking for that shit.
Yeah, true, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I get to my job and I'm ready for fucking bullshit. End of story.
See, now that I heard you guys say your guys' confidence and how different they are, and that I kind of started thinking back. I'm like, I was confident enough to always be myself. I never really changed for anybody, and I even stuck around with styles that were way fucking past dated and shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, to me, is that. But I remember like most of that when it came to like fashion was motivated through like monetary thing. Like I don't have money, so I just keep shit. And what was funny was when we were in high school, it was cool to wear baggy clothes. But then
I remember that.
Yeah, but then as you grew up, guess what? My clothes actually fit because I gained weight. Like, like I lucked out on that part. It's just like little shit like that. Like I'm confident in that sense, but I was never confident in the point of like pushing, or I never saw what other people saw in me. Like when somebody's like, "Wow, you're really great," I'm like, "Shut up!" Like, and it wasn't even a like big headedness. It was more of just I don't see myself that way, and no matter what you say, I'm not going to see myself that way. Like, don't get me wrong, that's cool that you do, but
there's so many different levels of confidence. It's like, can I be a confident in combat? Can I be confident in my body, the way my body looks, the way I look every day?
That's what I mean. Like,
there's this confidence is so many. It's just like it's almost a very rarity that you're so that someone could be so confident into everything that they do.
Oh, yeah.
And it's almost you almost can't find that person.
Rare.
It's super rare because it's always that part of you. If it has to do with a fight, it has to do with in the way you look. It has to do with girls. There's always that Achilles heel. So 100% confidence almost doesn't exist. It's very, very rare.
Yeah.
It's like finding the alpha. And I mean, to be honestly, I don't know of one person that's ever had complete confidence.
Joe brought it up, and it makes sense. Cult leaders. Cult leaders are the fucking 100% goddamn confident motherfucker. Because
at least they say
not only are you confident on what you believe, you're confident enough to preach that to other people to be like, oh, pay attention. I am important. Like, I am better than you. Like, that's what's crazy to me. Like, to me, the only people that were ever better than me growing up were like artists, where it's like, man, you're better because you did that, not you're better all the time. It's like, hey, you could be a shitty person. Like, I was able to separate that. Like, the artist and the art is totally separate. Like, Bill Cosby's still funny. It's just he's a shitty fucking person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as an artist,
no,
he's a great.
That's a great example.
But he's a fucking horrible person. Like, like people don't like to separate that shit. They're like, oh no, that's attached to him, so he's horrible. And
O.J. Simpson's a great athlete, but
he's a pretty funny actor too. You seen Naked Guns, bro? Turned out his best acting was on trial. Yeah, he was like, look, gloves don't fit. He's like, I don't know why I was in that car with my buddy driving on the freeway. Who knows? I thought you guys were chasing somebody else.
I think people that have full confidence in every aspect, they're a little fucky.
They're a different type of personality.
They are. And, I mean, I can't say that, like, every cult leader...
No, but to me, that's, like, something that's, like...
It is. I've never been in a cult, so I can't I agree.
True. Oh, neither. I don't think any of us... Well, no, Chuck was a Mormon for a bit and was all into it, so...
Yeah, it was.
Well, that's a great question. So, Chuck... Was there a confidence culty-like vibe in the Church of Latter-day Saints?
Not necessarily. No, I've always seen it. You could still tell certain people have.
He's good in it, dude.
You could still see people that there was nobody that I met that I came across was like that in that church. Okay. But it's so much at the local level. It's not like I went to the temple and found the prophet.
Period. No,
because if I met the prophet of the Mormon Church, it would have been a different experience.
And Joseph Smith.
It's almost like Joseph Smith was the original prophet. There's prophets now. The head of the church is called a prophet.
How come fucking I don't know about these people?
Well, that's the thing.
The Pope's on TV.
Well, the head, the Pope is like a head of the Catholic Church.
Yeah, but they're not even rich.
But the prophet is in charge of the. They call him the prophet. Is in charge of the Mormon Church.
He talks to God now, and here's
right. Exactly. They pray about it.
I know what a prophet is.
Joe talks to God. Let's make him the prophet.
How did you get into the Mormon Church?
Through Mr. Dick Sassy.
What?
Yeah,
you know
explain.
Dude, his mother's still part of it.
Well, I know his mother is, but I want to know
his name was
So
attached.
basically, what I did around in my teens, around the high school, I didn't have a religion. I did go to a few churches prior to that, like Baptist Church and a couple other churches. But when I went to these other churches, they didn't really explain the Bible for me. They explained really much about Jesus Christ. I knew
they were like,
Jesus
God
Christ,
loves you,
but I didn't know anything. I didn't know any stories. I didn't know anything about the Bible. And the Mormon Church was the only people that actually would tell me about the Bible. And any questions I had, even if they were completely fucking stupid, they still answered it. And then they didn't criticize. What I did notice, I'll tell you what made me go to the Mormon Church. What made me go to the Mormon Church was this. Every church that I looked into, like say for instance the Christian church, because obviously I wasn't gonna be a Buddhist, I wasn't gonna be a Scientologist.
Fucked up, bro. They're cool.
I wasn't gonna be like that, So it was pretty much between the very different, diverse branches of of Christianity in one of those churches, and then there was the Mormon Church. And the reason I went with the Mormon Church is because they took you through all the steps of the actual of the Bible, and then B, this is the main reason. A lot of Christian bookstores will have a whole hate section on other religions. Basically, it'll say, they will constantly hate it. It's almost like the left and the right, like the Republicans and the Democrats.
They are.
And anytime you go to they are. Trust me, they're the right side. And when you go to the Christian bookstores, it had books on hate.
Oh, dude, they're
on other religions.
Organizing group,
if you're so confident in your church and in your God, why would you hate on anything else? When you're specifically preaching about love,
well, dude,
Jesus Christ,
the old Mormon joke, which is true. The Mormons bought and paid advertisement in the Book of Mormon. Like they were like, bad that you guys are making fun of us, but whatever. If people want to listen to us, to talk. Well, that's fucking cool. They literally were like, yeah, you guys are talking shit about us, but we'll still.
Well, that's the thing. That's what, and I noticed that the Mormon Church didn't have to do that. They didn't have a bookstore that hated on other Christians. They didn't do that, but the Christian church certainly did. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to be anything that has any negativity towards anything else. That's not a church to me. So that's why I decided to be there. That's why I went to the Mormon Church.
Yeah, plus it worked out for you, like I said, for a while.
So how did you meet Sassy?
I was in high school, and then I seen we were in a class
you guys have PE
for Mr. Goff. His name was Mr. Goff. He was a math teacher, had an English accent, and he would constantly, every 10 minutes, stop the class because somebody was interrupting the class. They used to have this guy named, we would call him Spider-Man. And he was kind of a slow adult, and I don't know why he was in our class, because he obviously was half retarded. He would talk like this. I think his name was Randolph. But we called him Spider-Man. And
that's so close to it.
And why they called him Spider-Man, I have no idea. But I do know that anytime there was gum underneath the desk, he would take the gum and he'd put it in his mouth and chew it. And then his last name was Farley. So Mr. Goff would like, Mr. Farley, really? You're going to eat the gum underneath the table? Cool. And then like he would fucking, sorry, Mr. Goff. Just like that. And I have no idea this guy was in our fucking class.
Don't interrupt, dude. In my senior English class, there was a girl who couldn't read the word dragon and just kept making up words across.
Yeah.
And our teacher stopped us like, you guys shouldn't laugh at her. It's like, this chick's going to graduate.
He would go through the class and say, no ruler. No pencil. What the hell are you doing in this class? How are you supposed to learn? He used to call calculators machines.
What did you guys need a ruler for?
So he would have this big ruler. It was like 4 feet. Oh, 4 feet long.
No,
right?
Because you guys are in math class, algebra.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So he'd have this fucking ruler, 4 feet long. So where I'm going with this is that I seen Richard would draw these comics, and he would draw these comics on how this like 4-foot ruler would be like a point at the end. He would use it as a spear. So he would draw these comic strips on how he would kill different kids and basically like behead certain kids.
I love that was like fine in 99
and I was
2000.
I was like, dude,
like nowadays it's like, you're gonna fucking
this is the early 2000s. I said, dude, that's pretty funny. He's like, yeah, man, that's a Mr. Goff comic. I was like, cool. And it was history after that. That's how it started.
That was the
all
unity
right.
But yeah, this is not my podcast. I am just a guest. Take it away. SG.
So confidence.
Yeah, so then we go with that. Okay, what has confidence taught you in the like as an adult since?
To be confident.
We'll start with Uday. Yeah, but what have you been able to use with that? Or what have you expanded on it? And shit?
So, here's the best thing I can say. My work, I have to be this confident guard.
Fuck work. I'm talking about personally.
No, trust me. This is where I'm going. I got in a fight with a 17-year-old, 16-year-old kid at my work where he was trying to threaten my life, and I put him down.
Sounds like a dog. Put
it down. Exactly.
Put it down.
So I'm at Walmart. I get there and hey, debrief me. What's going on? Everything good over here? So there's this kid in the parking lot. He's been selling candy for about 2 hours. We asked him to leave. He won't go.
That's fucking priority one. Let's get this fucking kid out of here.
Oh, it slowly becomes.
I think I remember you talking about it when it happened.
Yeah. So then I'm like, well, did you talk to management? Did you talk to police? No. We just told him to leave, and he wouldn't leave. I'm like, fuck.
Well, yeah.
So then I get there, and I'm like, hey, Walmart management, are you okay with this guy in the parking lot selling candy? No. Tell him to leave. Well, the last guards did, and they did nothing. All right, give him one more warning. If he doesn't leave, call the police. All right. So I tell him, hey, man, if you don't leave, we're calling the police. Because, again, Walmart wants you to buy their candy, not his candy.
Yeah.
And it got bad.
As does most businesses. I would have just fucking walked up to the dude and be like, hey, man, I already called the cops. up to you whether or not you want to make this an issue. I would leave if I were you. Like, period.
It got to that point.
But that's not even a point to get to. That's just telling them. I do this shit all the fucking time.
So I was in the truck. I was in the truck driving around. My partner would legit be like 20 feet away from him. And if he ever said, "Excuse me, sir, would you like to buy candy?" You know, my partner would go, "No soliciting!"
Yeah, but that ain't doing shit.
Well, no, that's making a scene. That's why he did it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's not...
Michelle's going to enter in 5, 4, 3, 2.
So, no, that's why he did it. He did it to make a scene. And then we switched out, and I just go, "Dude, they want me to call the police. Can you please just leave?"
I would have told them I already did. Like, they already did. That way it's not on you. Be like, "Hey, bro."
I'm giving this guy every chance.
Yeah, but that's still giving him a chance by being like, "Hey,
Please
man,
leave. Please leave. They're asking me to call the police." He doesn't leave. I call the police. Now
Joe's in front of him. Oh, fucking look.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. This is on confidence, and this sounds like, "Oh, I don't have any. I just said I wait right here." Here's a 17-year-old kid. Fuck you, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
Here's where the confidence. Yeah, here's where the patience but confidence comes in. So,
yeah, go ahead. Give me something too, Chuck.
Yeah, me too, please. I'm serious. Me too. What do you want?
Anything.
A beer.
Hey, you can't say me too like that anymore.
Or something hard.
Yeah. Whoa, and talk about things hard after saying me too. Come on, bro.
So, anyways, the kid just won't leave, and now you can tell it's a matter of he's an asshole. He just said pride.
Oh yeah, dude, he's 17.
Yeah, exactly.
Piece of shit.
That's the whole. Yeah. That's why I was so patient, because I knew that he was a kid, and fucking kids are stupid.
Yeah, but he's not your kid, so fuck him.
Yeah. So after a while, I'm like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here! I'm so fucking sick and tired of telling you. You've been here for 2 hours now on my shift. You need to leave."
He let that shit happen.
And he wouldn't leave. He kept doing this. "I'm messing up today. I'm messing up today.
Good.
I knew I fucking do it."
Good.
And I'm waiting for it. I'm like, "Fuck it, let's go."
Yeah, but that's even more so. But like, he's threatening customers. He's threatening employees. Period. You don't have to tell him.
Exactly. And this is where the confidence came in, because I had my partner, but realistically, my partner was in the truck. He had no real...
Yeah, he's not even there.
Yeah, he's not going to be there for like a while.
Yeah, he's a camera that can talk pretty much. He's just sitting there.
And then I have a handful of associates from Walmart, but they're right at the doors, and I'm legit like 20 feet away from them.
Yeah, they're doing the coaching thing of like, "Tell them this."
Exactly.
Exactly. I hate people like that shit.
And I was just like, "Let's do this, man. I'm confident to fight this kid.
Yeah,
I am ready." Hey, fuck you! No. Here's where the fucking equalizer comes in, asshole. Here's where the equalizer comes in.
He's really tall and black.
He was black. Oh shit! Tequila and Modelo.
Chuck, you missed it. Joe goes on 2 hours later, right? I'm telling this kid he's got to go. I'm all, "Dude, what the fuck? Fucking tell him to leave." He's like, "Yeah, bro, but wait, it's evened out. Like, you think he's 17, but." I'm all, "Was he tall and black?" He's like, "Yo, he was black, but..." That's what, a black guy at Walmart having problems?
Here's where the problem comes in, though.
When does this happen?
Here's where the actual problem comes in. So, he leans on a truck, the bed of a truck, and you see him grab something from the truck.
Oh, so now he has a car?
He grabs a block of wood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A block of for working on a house wood, and now he has
like a 4x4. Yeah,
he has a weapon in his hands.
Yeah.
So that's where the confidence I'm talking about comes in. Is that I was confident I could take him.
Good, because it sounds like no one else fucking had that. If you weren't there and it escalated to that, it sounds like it would have.
And this all started because of candy.
Yeah.
I said, just leave.
Because of 12 or 15 bucks.
What'd you do to him?
He punked him.
Oh, so he swung at me with a block of wood.
Oh shit!
This is what's funny is that people go like, "Oh, how'd you know what he was gonna do?" I'm all, "Well, he's got a block of wood."
What else can he do?
He's not
Poke
gonna,
you?
Yeah, he's not gonna kick. He's not gonna kick me. He's not gonna punch me. He's gonna use the weapon. So I saw him do this number, swing, and I legit just pushed him around, got him in a chokehold.
Oh, nice.
I held him down the whole time. He's swinging the block of wood at my shoulder. Yeah. And he's making contact.
So now you're just tightening,
and then just as he passed out, the cop showed up.
This story was totally worth it in the end.
Oh, nice.
First, I was like, "Come on!"
And then so the cops look at the video where it showed that he swung at me, and they go like, "Did you fear for your life?" I go, "No." Did you fear for your life?
Exactly.
just like your DMV test.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, no. I was there for your last.
I know what you mean.
Did you fear for your life? No. You're under arrest, sir.
They're all. Did you fear? Almighty Python. Yeah, Almighty Python. Did you fear?
And you still said no, like a fucking schmucko.
The third time I said that, and they go like.
Third time.
they said this. They go, we can't arrest him unless you are afraid for your life. I go, oh! I was afraid for my life.
Joe's, is that how that works? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm scared all the time.
That's what, when I was in karate or taekwondo.
I remember those years at that crazy fucking place.
That crazy Larry Amos.
Yeah. That's the first. You did Larry Ames?
That's the first day he fucking teaches you.
That's where I bought my bow.
Basically, how to fucking kill somebody. He's like, you had to be back in the corner,
so
fear
weird,
for your life.
He's so weird.
And that's how you fucking kill him and get away with it. I was like, wait, this is the first day? What the fuck are we going to learn after this?
Yeah, because back before that, because I trained with them once or twice because our spot did a tournament with theirs. And he would say that all the time. He'd be like, remember, when it comes down to it, your feet are lethal weapons.
Yeah,
and we're like, okay, he's all. So the reason why you use your feet, because you were threatened for your life. It's like, what the fuck? He's all. So that's why you hit him in the head. You're like, what the fuck?
I remember like one time we went down to that place, and it looked like something out of a '70s movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He looks like fucking Kenny fucking Powers.
I remember
he looks like Danny McBride.
Foot fist way and shit. Or what
foot fist way. Reminded me of Larry Amos.
I remember that you told me
Larry Ames.
The only thing I learned from him is the yeah, because he wanted us to do the yeah all the time.
Oh, yeah.
For the breathing. Yeah.
Dude, I took like maybe a couple months of that shit. It's like, yeah, that's shit ain't for me.
Oh, nah.
This is not real.
He gives you free training, or at least the spot did when you bought a weapon there, and that was like one of the only places they would recommend for us to buy shit. So I bought a bow from them.
Oh, he's got tons of shit for sale. Yeah, I bought a bunch of shit there.
Oh, dude, he was literally like a flea market though. You go in there and be like, oh, it's $80. Oh, try to give me another offer.
What the fuck? You want to buy some fucking Ninja Stars? Yeah, hell yeah. Want to buy some fucking Ninja Stars? We need printing for that. Fuck you. Give me the Ninja Stars. All right. I used to buy Ninja Stars at the fucking liquor store. No.
The smoke shop.
No. I take that back. There is a Chinese food place in San Bernardino, not too far from Larry's, on Highland, and they sell Ninja Stars. They sell Nunchucks.
Are you talking about the one by Purdue?
The fucking dragon.
That's the one. Wait,
not the red dragon. No. That's the
Golden
one.
Dragon.
That's the one you used to get the pork and rice.
Golden Dragon.
No, it's further down.
On Highland.
It's on Highland. It's further down. It's closer to me, from where I'm at right now.
Right here, Panda Star.
No. It's further than that. It's like somewhere in the middle. And I used to go there, and they inside there till this day you could buy nunchucks, Ninja Stars, swords, knives.
And Chinese food.
And egg roll. Do you have commercials on your podcast?
If you want, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Maybe we should take a fucking
I want to make a commercial about The Last Dragon. The movie.
Okay. Well,
all right, there we go. Yeah, so we'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
You sure? You like good Chinese food? You like good Chinese atmosphere? Come to China Bowl of Yucaipa, where we have the best orange chicken and beef and broccoli. Don't take it from me. Listen to one of my satisfied customers.
Man, I went there and I was really hungry. And then Mr. Singongi gave me some orange chicken, and oh my gosh!
Oh, Chai! We take ourselves very seriously. I make my cooks work 20 hours a day because they are rare, they are special. I want you to listen to my cook, my chief cook, Chief Assassin. Tell them about that orange chicken. I was hoping for English, but Chief says he is, how you say, not fluent in English. But that does not stop us from making the best chicken, the greatest chicken in all of Yucaipa. Come to China Ball, and we will fill your tank.
Sayonara.
We're going to hell for this shit. You tense? You come to the 10th free massage parlor. Well, my ladies, they make you not tense. My niece, Kochura, speak.
Hello.
Speak, Kochura.
Me make you feel so good.
Oh, she's so good.
Oh yeah, very, very good.
We take away the tenseness from your day. Oh, the busy day, the hustle and bustle of Los Angeles life.
You feel no pain.
My wife, Konnichiwa. She make you feel good. Speak, Konnichiwa.
I is the petite girl they like. I give you what you want. Smile. Happy day.
Her English is not that good, but she still make you feel good.
She retarded.
Be quiet, Neshiwa.
Oh, sorry.
Back to your corner.
So sorry. Shh. I
will fucking kill you.
Oh.
Come to a massage parlor where we take away the stress of life, the day-to-day. Come to the stress-free parlor.
You so exotic. What language do you speak?
Hey guys, do you want to talk about issues? Do you want to talk with your friends? Do you want your friends to help your crippling alcohol addiction? Listen to Booze and the Dudes, because that's where it's at.
It's Booze and the Dudes. Live on a weekly basis, you'll learn about Uday's sex addiction.
My wife left me!
Maga Man's addiction to Trump.
He's the greatest president we've ever had.
And
don't forget that host who thinks he's above it all! You son of a bitch!
Yeah, come on.
That's me.
You damn Democrat!
Booze and the Dudes. Catch us on iTunes and Spotify.
Are we finally gonna do a Trump episode like I've been asking for?
My ex had a kid.
You deserve that.
We're live.
Nam your ringekyo, 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 nam your ringekyo.
Hey everybody, we're back, and that's as you hear, Concentrate from Exhibit. You don't fucking know, then I don't know what to tell you. That song was picked by Chuck Bucks on this episode, which is focusing on confidence, and we're gonna try to close this out with just pretty much final thoughts and what we think confidence has gotten us since our initial. I said for me, confidence is brand new. Like, I didn't get it until I was 26, which is like 8 years ago, pretty much. And even then, it was delayed. It was due to help of other people, basically being like, "What the fuck's your problem?" Like, just own that, or like you should be fine with that, like, kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, well, I've always been fine with it, but I've never been. I don't see what you see, type shit. And a few ladies were able to help me with that shit. So that's where I see confidence on my end. But I mean, I like to get other people's input to be able to see where it's like, fuck yeah, you're right. Like, I should see that too, you know.
This has got to be the most serious conversation I've had on a podcast ever.
I doubt it.
No, that's not even like downing the podcast.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of true. Yeah.
It's not like, hey, who'd you fuck, Uday?
But that's what I laugh about when I told Chuck about that, where he's like, yeah, we're not serious. I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't be. It's called fucking Booze and the Dudes. Nobody's debating like, oh, man, I heard they talk about politics and like that's
exactly. Nah.
Nah, dog. Nah.
I think my confidence came about maybe 6 years ago when I was 29.
I thought you had it way before that.
No. I had a good front.
True, but even that is still some form of it to me.
I guess, but I was so afraid of confrontation for the longest time, and I haven't for the last couple of years now, and I just equate that to me being a fucking slow learner. End of story.
Yeah, but at least you acknowledge it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are like, no, I know what I need to know, and I don't fucking like need to care to learn anything else.
I just I'm really happy with who I am these days.
Good.
I'm terrified of death. That's still kind of like this. That's like the last fear that I'm like, that's gonna happen, dude.
Well, stop masturbating alone.
I can't.
You're gonna die.
How often do you masturbate with somebody there?
It's the only time I ever touch my dick. I don't really masturbate.
So your others like, hey.
No, I've always said that. I'm like the only time I think I consider masturbating is when I finish. Where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come on, like.
I have this really crazy sex drive where I jerk off 3 times a day. So
yeah, we heard about it. You wake up, right? Or no, you go to sleep.
I wake up, bam. One time at work.
Wake me up before you go.
Leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
Great pop song, people. Come on, George Michael's been around.
Wham, 1985.
The best.
But just I have a high sex drive. But when I'm at work, I fucking just think about
Do you know what your reasoning behind it is? Like I said, my sex drive isn't an accelerated one. It's like a specific 2 types of people, like because of my thing. But I mean, do
are you
know
asking why do I have a high sex drive?
You know why, or do you think any reason for it?
I just think I'm a kinky fucker who.
But it's not like you made up for last time. Like you fucking lost your virginity when you're in high school, at least, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, I have a high sex drive and I have sex a lot. But I'm still just kind of like, let's go again.
Plus, it's still fun. It's not like it just
Sometimes, I had sex with this girl.
Boring sex? You're talking about?
Huh?
Boring sex where you're like,
no. This was not boring sex. One time was just straight up, whatever. The second time with this girl, we had sex with toys where I was fucking her and she had a toy in her ass.
Nice.
Yeah, but I legit was just like,
Chuck over here got me thinking about butt stuff. He was telling me how awesome it is, especially since he's doesn't have access to it anymore. The door's locked on his. Yeah, and I'd never been into it, and I'd never done it. So in my head, I've always been like, oh, no, that's for later.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, so this girl that I had anal sex with, I'm not an anal fan. But she wanted me to have sex with her.
So you're like, okay.
I had sex with her with a toy in her ass, and we're doing her thing. I came... But I was not looking forward to sex with this person.
Before?
Yeah.
Or during?
Before.
Because I've literally told a girl when she was stripping down and messing around, so I was like, man, I can't do this. And I walked away. I've told girls in weird situations, yeah, I can't do this. It's fucked up. I remember one girl crying. And I'm like, I want to go now.
I'm gonna tell you a story. So... I had that party, which for some reason you didn't fucking come.
You didn't fucking give me your address. Remember we were here?
Dude, do you not know how to text me?
I told you that here, and you still text me other shit, but never your address.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Anyways, so the only person at my work that I trust or she showed up with her girlfriend.
Is it that girl that you met on the FET or no?
No. No, we met through work.
Is that shit good, by the way, or no? Real quick.
It can be, yeah.
Cool, nice.
So we're hanging out, and I walk away, and her friend goes, or I'm sorry, her girlfriend comes to me and says, da 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 da. What? Da 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 da. What? That's me.
Yeah.
And then finally, it sounds like Sana wants you to fuck her up the ass. What?
Yeah.
¿Por qué?
I heard that.
I was only gonna say yes because I did not want to make work awkward. My friends,
I'm gonna fuck you in the ass.
My friend Sana.
So come Monday morning.
My friend Sana. My friend Sana.
No, but come Monday morning, we can say hi. I don't want this to be weird.
My friend Sana is a very lesbian-looking woman.
And she wanted you to fuck her in the ass.
No, that I misheard. But I was like,
that's what he wanted.
The whole time I was like, maybe because what happens if I tell her no? If I tell this woman, hey, guess what? I don't want to have kinky sex.
Then don't say no. Just go.
Exactly.
I'll see where this goes.
Exactly. But
nice.
I can't say no. Thankfully, that's not what she wanted. No.
You hear that, ladies? Maybe you'll learn that. That's a free lesson out of that class.
Shit. It is, though. I'm not an ass guy.
No, but to me, that's weird, though, like how you're saying that. We were like, what the fuck? Because I had that once, too. I dated a girl in high school that was bisexual, and after we broke up, she got with her on-again, off-again ex-girlfriend from middle school, and they're sophomores at this point.
Yeah.
We get really drunk at this girl's party that was just known to have... I think you were there a few times, actually. Beth, remember Beth? She was
I remember Beth.
Yeah. Her little... She lived, like, right across the street from the San Bernardino Adult Ed. Like, she lived in a little trailer. It's a cool fucking spot, dude. Anyway, her family always had parties. Yeah. Her parties are fucking cool, man. People were always getting...
I never got invited.
I thought you fucking knew her. What the hell? Anyway.
I knew of her.
At this party, my ex... who's bi was with her girlfriend, and we're hanging out, and her girlfriend out of nowhere, which in my head I was always like, oh, you're just a lesbian, like I'm not gonna try, like, even though you're fucking attractive, like I'm never gonna try to talk to you. We got all drunk and we were all messing around, and we're both taking turns making out with my ex-girlfriend, her current girlfriend, and it gets crazy where we're like, oh, well, let's start fingering her and shit, like we'll take her, and then this chick's like, I want you to fuck me, and I'm like, oh, okay, and she's like, well, we're getting ready to do it. My ex-girlfriend, her current girlfriend, is like, you know, she's never been with a guy, right? I'm like, I don't know that, but I don't know what the fuck does that change anything.
I have a story for you.
Dude,
after
became
this.
Super weird, like, yeah, and like the whole time I remember her being like, this feels weird, like she's talking to me while I'm having sex with her.
Look at Chuck, he was like, ugh.
Dude, yeah, and then like the girlfriend of both of ours is like, you know, messing around, like sucking titty, fucking grab my dick, shit like that. Like it's cool, but at the same time, it's like, why are you telling me this? Like, tell me this afterward. Don't tell me this now. We're like, this is so weird to me. Like, it's
all right. I have a confidence.
She loved the way the dick.
No, dude, she just seemed like
she's like the dick shit.
She had that face of like, this is nice, but slow down. Like, type shit. Like, it was just so weird.
So I have a sex confidence story that happens to involve someone we don't like, a Mr. Lakatis.
Jeff, everybody. I call him a pedophile at one point, so I mean, I'm not trying to hide it.
No, I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna.
Don't worry, listen.
Anyway,
I can't confirm or deny that bullshit, but
but it makes sense.
Check this out. So, one day he invites me over to his house for a party, and I get there.
I never got invited to those parties, Chuck. If it makes you feel better.
I get over to his house, and there's all this alcohol. There's all this alcohol. I'm like, fuck yes, we have alcohol up the yin yang. We are getting it on tonight.
Yeah, this is high school people. Like, we're fucking having fun.
So, who's there? A bunch of guys, like 4 girls. And guess what's playing on the radio? In Sync.
Oh shit!
I don't think I was at this party.
Oh, you weren't. No, you weren't. I think Arbery might have been, or Abel.
And I know exactly where you're gonna go with this, but I'll let you tell it.
Is that girl one of the girls? The one that we know?
Maybe.
Oh,
Alicia.
Yeah. No, Eva.
Oh, Eva, Eva.
Yeah, her brother Russell.
Big titty. I just seen him today. I just seen Shane today.
You lie.
No, I told him about the podcast, but I don't think he listens.
I remember fucking Chuck. I was telling, like, we talked about it before. I was just like, yeah, dude, she was a freak, man. She got me to open up.
Yeah, she was a freak. Yeah. I wanted to fuck her. She fucked Jeff in my jacuzzi.
Oh, at your blue house?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she used to drive me home to my house because my parents weren't there, and she would suck my dick. Yeah, we fucked eventually, but for the longest time, because I was like super nice to her. I was in my head. I always remember her from her freshman, where she wouldn't talk to anybody. I was like, this.
She was kind of emo.
Damn, Merry Christmas, everybody.
For one, remember that stage where it was months? She was like, had like real thick eyeyeliner, was really super quiet. Oh yeah,
she was
got all
super
goth.
into it. No,
yeah.
That's when like most guys started talking to her, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure she's like normal.
Oh, before that it was like real normal, but yeah.
No, before that she kind of like was reserved.
She always had some big fucking titties.
Yeah, but she hit them. She had the little button-ups for a while.
So let's get back to the story. So,
good time. Shout out to Eva.
Shout out to Eva.
She joined the last thing I remember. She joined the Navy and like she was legit.
That sounds like the chick I'm talking about.
Yeah. 4 kids.
There you go. Get it, girl. Good. That fucking guy getting it.
So here's the story. So I get over to Jeff's party and it's fucking boring. Everybody's sitting in the couches watching TV. How cool of a party!
Chuck's rubbing his nose into the mic guard like it's a fucking clip.
You remember
rub your nose in that clip.
Play with it. Remember Jeff's apartment and just everyone watching TV. You're at a party with alcohol. Everyone's watching Family Guy.
Yeah, so Jeff, it sounds like a Jeff party.
You guys are fucking cool as fuck.
You guys are so cool.
Yeah, I did that shit
so
by
bad.
myself.
So bad.
You guys had 4 girls? What?
Oh, 4 girls, yeah. So
4 girls,
12
12
parties
guys?
and shit. We always used to hang out at my house. I mean, it wasn't like...
Well, your house was never really
this
parties.
was afterwards.
Yeah. No, but your house were never parties. It just happened to become
These parties were after high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
these are all after high school.
About even before, like when we used to hang out at your house, they were never meant to be parties. They were just
we just hang
turned
out
into shit. Yeah.
So. I just fucking get drunk. I pound vodka, tequila, and after about an hour, I am smashed. Guess what I do? I go to my friend Linda's place. Linda, this big tittied bisexual chick who's down the street.
Walking distance?
Walking distance, yes.
Nice.
I knock on her window. Hey, Linda, what are you doing?
With his dick.
I'm like, hey, Linda, what are you doing? And she's like, nothing, watching TV. Hey, we got like this lame party over here. You want to come over and make it cool? She's all, sure. So this is what...
She's all equal spaghetti strap and fucking short shorts.
Linda is not like the sexiest, but she was good. Oh, she was good.
To me, sexy is more of like an appeal. Like, beautiful is different than sexy. Like, sexy means I want to fuck you, while beautiful is like, wow, I don't think I deserve you.
Looks-wise, she was a 5, but...
But just being honest.
But tit-wise, she was a 10.
She was 11.
Her tits were fucking
big
huge.
titty bitch.
Yes.
Hey, is this right after high school?
Yeah, this is like 2000.
So she'd be like 19, 20?
She'd be like 21.
Oh, yeah. Titties are fucking awesome around that time.
Yeah.
Yep, gravity hasn't taken its toll.
Remember tight ass? When you grab the ass and like, you know...
Bouncing quarters.
So she gets over to this party,
bro.
and I immediately start feeding her drinks, and she
and grass and hay.
Hey, you want to come to this party and make
the sound of it?
You want to fucking come to this party and make it better by getting fucking drunk?
and she meets.
Just bring your titties. That's all I need.
She meets Eva.
Oh shit!
Immediately they hit off. So
yeah, Eva's a fucking freak, bro.
Me,
legit.
Linda, and Eva go into the other room.
Nice.
I start giving them back massages. Next, you know, Linda, who is the veteran lesbian, takes the lead, starts making out with Eva.
Nice.
Yes, it was great.
Yeah, I remember her making out with 2 of her friends at my school in front of me. I was like, oh, this is golden.
Yeah. And then I look around. Every guy is surrounded this bed where me, Eva, and Linda are doing our thing.
Nice.
And with their dicks out.
Oh, that's the best part. No dicks were out. They were so fucking scared.
No, I'm talking about yours.
No, later.
In front of them still. You're good to do a porn?
No, here's the thing.
Nice.
Is that these guys were so
I'm shy, bro. I admit it.
These guys were so scared to watch a guy finger bang 2 chicks.
Skiing.
They were
skiing
like,
over here, bro.
They were.
Oh, you know what? No, I wasn't at this party, but there was stories of this party.
Gordon or Uday's over here skiing. Like just fucking going to town and shit.
I was.
That's awesome.
And legit. So I take off their pants, and Jeff smacks my hand. I'm like, what? I mouth.
Yeah, where'd you come from?
And that's when we started hating Jeff.
He goes, don't fucking ruin it. I'm all, fuck you!
How?
I'm guiding it!
Yeah, how am I ruining anything? Yeah. Sorry for bringing this here.
So I pull their pants down. They're making out. I'm eating pussy left, right. And then...
Wait, and this is after high school?
Yeah.
How many guys
So
are
wait, we're Eskimo brothers on that. Too then on Ava, but okay.
Yeah. Oh, we are.
I figured we were already.
How many guys are in the room?
Because you're from Ukaipa and I live out here, and me and you have fucked people in Redlands.
Oh
so
shit!
I
6 guys.
6 guys.
So like Abel, Jeff, Arbery are crowding around.
I can see Abel being in the back. Go, go.
There's like 3 guys I don't know who are there, but Jeff.
But you taught them a fucking free
probably
lesson.
El Cholo.
No, not none of those guys. But like
Jeff's friends, bro.
I think Jeff's friends,
college friends like Bob.
But like I go to unbutton their pants, and Jeff smacks my hand. Don't do it. You'll ruin it. Well, fuck you. I'm in charge of this shit. And they're loving it. And then, like, I finger blast both of them.
Skiing, bro.
Yeah, skiing. And then I, like, eat them both out.
That's what it's called, bro.
And here's the best part.
Oh, nice.
There was one guy there. I want to say it was Roger, but I'm probably wrong.
Yeah,
Roger
wrong.
had a crush on Linda.
Didn't you fuck with his sister, Chuck?
No. She No. She just... It was a work.
Oh. Well, anyways, so Roger had a crush on Linda.
He said no.
After I eat Linda's pussy, I go, Roger, go get it.
Oh shit, Sharon, bro, that's awesome. Exactly.
Roger goes in for like 2 seconds and comes back up. Ew, no, I can't do it. So I grab.
I love that he's like, I know you just ate that fucking pussy out, and we all saw, but I'm gonna go for it. Ah, never mind, man. I can't do it anymore. You're already there. Just fucking finish.
Just like this, that Colette. He's like,
clean up your plate, motherfucker, before you fucking.
No, that was exactly it. He went in, and that was it. So I grab him by the back of the head. I go, get the fuck in there, and I fucking shoved his
nose probably got in her asshole.
Yeah,
he got a brown mark on his nose.
Yeah, he's like, I smell too much.
That's it. That's why he's. That's why he's not listening like girls.
My goodness.
Got forced to eat.
So confidence.
Yeah, confidence led you to that.
Anyways, yes, no, most definitely. Most definitely.
Stop fucking telling me what to do, motherfucker. I'm the one in the fucking control.
I have had quite a lot of sex because of how confident I am. End of story. I will not even deny that shit.
Yeah, no, I talked to Bucks here about that. Like he was like, "Hey, once you started getting that confidence, how were you on that?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, I was destroying." But at the same time, it's like it took so long to get there, and like so many people's influence were basically telling me like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why don't you see yourself the way other people do?" It's like I just
because that's how we all see ourselves.
True. I guess. Yeah. I don't think about other people though as much though, especially like with me. Like I said, my biggest thing, I know you guys know that, because back when I first met you guys, I was still, like, crazy talkative. Like, the reason why I talk so much, and I know it, is because I hate silence. Whenever I hear silence and there's a group of people, I automatically start thinking that everybody's judging everybody else. And I'm not even concerned with them judging me anymore.
This cocksucker.
Oh, yeah, he's like I said, he's got a buzz, dude, and he's denying it, but I mean...
Yeah. What are you talking? No. The reason I'm so quiet is because
I'm talking about your face.
SGR
it has nothing to do with
podcast.
it has nothing to do with that. It's just your face. You look bad.
Oh no, dude, I'm perfect, man. I've been drinking like smoothies and fucking Hawaiian Punch. I've been up since 5.
Cool. Me too.
Yeah, but you want to wrap it up, brother?
Yeah.
Ude's on this one. That was a good story to end it on. Like you have something quick or some cool confidence.
Can't top that, man.
Do you have your top confidence story? Where you're like,
no, Tony Hawk just went in for a fucking 360 into
900,
a 900, a 900 into a backflip, and I can't do it.
But yeah, no, I've had like little luck stories where it's like, I can't believe I'm here right now, type shit. Like there's been a few 3-ways in my life where I'm like, this shouldn't have fucking happened. Like 1, you two don't fucking like each other. And then 2, how the fuck is like Golden just the 3 of us? There's nobody else. There's no other bullshit influencer. Like, dude, some of the weirdest ones are like Vegas type shit, where like a group of us from work would go, and like at the end of the night, because I'm a club person. Like I know I don't think we've ever gone to clubs really, but I actually dance, dude. I'm not a fucking person like, oh, no, I really do. Like it's fucking cool.
Let me see you dance.
Like by myself?
Yeah, right now.
No, I'm talking about fucking dancing with a person, like a girl dancing and me
pretend
dancing.
That punching bag was a person. I want to see you dance.
That has nothing. What the fuck? The punching bag can't grind into me.
You can't fucking dance.
Okay. Anywho,
let's see it right now.
I'm not gonna fucking grind up on a stationary heavy fucking bag. Like,
why not?
Because it doesn't move. Girls move.
Grind up on Uday.
Hey Joe. Hey Joe,
you motherfucker.
Let me see your Irish hips over here, bro.
Anyways, wrap it up, motherfucker.
So yeah, we're gonna close out with this anti-confidence song, just to fucking boost your guys' fucking shit up. Okay. One of the great Little Dicky, ex-boyfriend. Turn it up, Chuck.
Now I've been dating this girl named Katie, she hot as hell. And her body crazy, vagina shaving, and it don't smell. And I don't fall for chickens, but this one a little different by the sickening. Plus she really good at making breaded chicken. Got me thinking she the one, man. Even fully close, shot it really fun, man. Get a lot of hoes, but none of those come close. I swear it's the most that I felt so damn exposed. Oh yeah, there's one more thing, and I know this shit gonna sound insane, but I still haven't hit it, I admit it. I wish I was kidding. Never been up inside before, because she's only fucked one guy before. And no, I really wanna point this, or she my sweetie 3.14. So I'm staying patient and masturbating, and now my heart is sorta racing, cause she said tonight will be the night we do some fornicating. Hell yeah, I'm down, I'm about to go all out. I'm gonna pound that crazy like an elaborate black man handshake. But on the way to the crib we pass this kid, and he seemed to know who Katie is. So I say, who this? And she say, Dickie, this is my ex-boyfriend. I ain't usually the one to be the jealous type, but as I'm looking at this dude I can't believe my eyes, cause he's the best looking guy that I've seen in my whole life. He's got the thickest head of hair, chiseled jaw, and egregious bod. Man, it's the closest thing I've seen to a Grecian god. And now I'm looking at my chick, cause his dick's been inside her arm. Fuck that. Oh, damn. Man, this is crazy. I can't believe this guy used to fuck my lady. I bet he left that pussy ravaged like Haiti. Katie's hugging and squeezing the shoulder blades, and I'm bugging and queasy, this ain't okay. And then they say, let's get drinks, so I say, okay, even though I was about to get laid. And this motherfucker look like Ashton, combined with a little Hugh Jackman. In other words, he's so damn attractive, so damn tan, he gotta have a little black in him. Now I'm in the back with him, sipping on some yak with him, and he paying for it all. He invests my back in. I'm acting like I ain't distracted, but I'm reenacting him and Katie banging. And now I'm feeling pissed, so I go and take a piss midstream. I look left and guess who it is. And I had to see, and I was mad discreet, and I got on my tippy toes and took a little peek. Oh my God, Becky, look at that cock. And I ain't usually the one to be the jealous type, but as I'm looking at his dick I can't believe my eyes, because he's got the biggest cock that I've seen in my whole life. And now I'm staring at this dude's soft dick with a lot of hate, because the shit is plus 8 like John and Kate. And I don't know if I can date my girl after tonight. Oh, damn. I don't know what to do. Dude's dick is really huge. I didn't realize a penis could be so smooth. I know she's missing that my penis isn't that. I'm looking closer, I think that his dick has abs.
Six-pack on a dick.
Now what the fuck is that?
It's so long and thick.
It's like a punching bag. I'm saying it's so shaven, head is amazing. Got my dick looking like a raisin. Skin tone insane, man, he's hung like Saddam Hussein, it's crazy. What the fuck should I do? He got a Roos Chris dick and mine's a drive-thru. I think it's time to tell Katie my goodbyes, cause I simply can't survive after seeing what was in between his thighs. So I tell her that this dude's got a dick that I don't comprehend. I had to move my neck to see it end to end. I mean the physics of his dick just don't make any sense, and I think it's for the best.